I'm Kristen.
I'm Shannon.
I like grape tomatoes.
I like craft beer.
I like to cook,
I like sending handwritten thank you notes.
but I like to eat more. I walked into a bar in Australia and I noticed the bartender was American.
After that, we became really fast friends.
A few years later, I was having a quarter-life crisis.
I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life.
So we decided to start a business
We tossed around a bunch of ideas,
and ended up designing clothes for travelers like us.
but we wanted to do it right.
We wanted to create something sustainable.
Fast forward 6 months later,
And we're driving down the West Coast in a van named Zoe.
this summer we're on a sustainable fashion tour of the West Coast to spark conversations about fashion, consumption, and the environment. Fast fashion is really messing up our earth.
Our shopping habits have a huge impact on the planet, and we want to spark conversations about how those habits can have a real effect on the world.
So we're setting up a mobile pop-up shop so that we can meet different people on the street and talk to them about where their clothes come from and their shopping habits in general.
We'll be talking to experts in the sustainable fashion industry and also talking to people in the streets about what they think of sustainable fashion and how their purchasing decisions can make a difference in the world.
So all of it's going to be caught on film in a series of mini documentaries, and we'll be posting those on our blog and on our Facebook page, and really trying to engage with the consumer to start these dialogues and this conversation about fast fashion and slow fashion.
I mean, you know what it's like.
We just kept asking questions.
And you know that they can't breathe
Why is the air quality getting thicker and thicker?
or see blue sky.
We were going into an area that was focused on dyeing and finishing textiles.
Fashion is not pretty. It takes 4,310 chemicals to make that one shirt you're wearing right now.
We used to know who made the things we buy, and we used to care.
The fashion industry has convinced us that we can have whatever we want, whenever we want it, and just throw it away whenever the next trend comes along.
Where we have the most potential is how we treat each other and how we leverage each other's strengths.
Why do we buy from certain stores? Why do we consume and consume, and it's never enough? We always want more.
It's time to start talking about how we together can make this industry better.
Position this as the next great design challenge.
If we're not buying the recycled products, they're going to go out of business. And then we're going to be back to throwing them into a landfill.
Now, the only thing anybody seems to care about is the bottom line.
And we're looking at something that has the potential to be as impactful as the Industrial Revolution.
Everything we buy has an impact
If we could all live with a little less,
on environments and on people.
then the future can have a little more.
Just think, who made it and where was it made? And is that what you want to support?